Morning Collective. I am Quan Yin. Good Monday morning, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Yes, on 100 as always, even when I'm up all night. Good morning, Jessica B. Good morning, everybody. Come on in the room. Actually, the reading, the energy they're giving me this morning, this is not going to be funny at first anyway. I'm not planning on making this a funny reading, because this is one of those situations where you just say, bless her heart. Okay. This is in the Black community, when you see something where somebody tried, but it's just not what it is. Everybody that want to be nice, and the good people that don't want to say nothing bad, they just be like, bless her heart, Lord, bless her heart. So it's one of those type situations. A hooker come to church, after years, of hooking and ain't never really been ministered to, and she finally found her way, to the church, and she go in there, and she changed her life. She's a baby Christian, and she feel inspired to read the Bible because she want to say some scripture, and she get up there and she fumbling through the Lord is my shepherd. He want to shall he shall, somebody trying to read the Bible, and it's not to be made fun of, but everybody in the church, the elders and the regulars, that was like raised in the culture, like, oh, bless her heart, Lord, bless her heart, bless her, Lord, bless her sweet, bless her heart. Oh, that's so cute. That's a blessing. She trying. So this is one of those type situations. It's kind of like if you got Michael Jackson, okay, we'll say Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson all the way, 100%. And he got concerts, he's doing his thing. And somebody that's extremely jealous of Michael Jackson and don't want Michael Jackson to keep fucking moonwalking and spinning. It's like, that's all right, Michael Jackson. I'm gonna make a better Michael Jackson, and I'm gonna pit them against you, and I'm gonna put them on the stage, and I'm gonna buy them a big platform and get them a big audience, and I'm gonna put you out of business, Michael Jackson. And he go get Handyman, from In Living Color. I don't know if y'all remember Handyman from In Living Color. It's not good to make fun of handicapped people, but he had some kind of disability. And this is nothing on handicapped people, please forgive me. But Handyman was like, hello, I'm Handyman, and I come to save the day. He was supposed to be like a handicap, a superhero, and he flew through the air like Superman, but in a big blue handicap thing. And it's like him saying, you stupid Michael Jackson, and getting up there and trying to wiggle and dance and do the moonwalk, and his body all contorted and twisted up, and he's like, I'm gonna put you out of business, Michael Jackson, and people watch him, but they're like, oh, bless his soul, bless his heart, he don't know no better. So it's one of those type energies. I have no clue. When I asked who is this false person this morning, I got a tarot card reader that's insecure. Okay, your light triggers them. So there's a tarot card reader out here that you already know. There have been plenty of tarot card readers that were hired to come against some of you all, to hold back your platforms, for them to push forward, in the hopes of making you want to abandon what you're doing, to quit, to bury you, make you. The point for some of you all actually is to try to take your joy and your happiness. Okay. Especially if they know that what you're doing is very effective and a lot of people are benefiting from it. And they want to affect your happiness so that they can spiritually attack you and get away with whatever they're trying to do in your life, whether it's steal inheritance, whether it's do a destiny swap, whether it's sacrifice you. The purpose is to lower your vibration and your self-worth. Okay. And they've already conducted this over the past few years. Over the past few years, they've recruited several tarot card readers to do spell work on you day and night, to run up against you, to copy your energy, try to siphon your energy and show up in your energy. They've gotten a barrage of different tarot card readers they've utilized against a lot of you all. And and the thing about it is, they were unsuccessful in taking you down. And I'm not even going to say those tarot card readers weren't shit, because some of them have good platforms, and some of them were at one point, delivering great messages and were very inspirational, but it was because these people offered them money on opportunity. They accepted. I'm not even going to say that they weren't, and I can't even use competition, because tarot card reading is spiritual. And that's another point I want to make. See, with spirituality, it can never, if you operate in the highest vibration of love, be viewed as a competition, or who got more people watching who, or who's getting the most views. If you're approaching it from a spiritual aspect and your true desire is to help people learn, grow, and evolve, you never ever even think like that. You don't even look at other people's views and what they're getting and who's watching, and you don't get into that energy at all, because your sole purpose and mission and focus is on your message and what you're delivering, and trying to help people with issues and problems, with love and spirituality and hidden enemies and things going on with them. Your purpose is to raise the frequency. You don't even see people as copycats or worry about, hey, I said that and they said that too. You don't get into that spirit or energy if you're a genuine person on the up and up, doing things for the right reason, because you see information, or there's nothing new under the sun, and there's nothing that anybody is saying or teaching that somebody in the past, a teacher, didn't say, a spiritual leader, that Jesus the Christ, or that Siddhartha the Buddha, or that Kuan Yin, or it doesn't even have to be those group right there, that any spiritual leader in any spirituality or religion that's supposed to help you to balance your dark and light energy on the path of enlightenment. Most things, like I talk about chakras a lot. I don't have the patent, or I don't have the copyright on chakras, child. Everybody should be talking about them, or different aspects, and given information, the same information out, if it's for your highest good, and it's the information that's going to let you know how somebody's affecting you, or why you might be having a blockage or anything like that. We don't, real spiritual people, we never view it as a competition. If you hear somebody talking about the same thing you're talking about, and it's positivity and it's helping people to learn and to grow, you cheer them on. You be happy that the message that is not coming from you, but coming from God, is being echoed out and spread among the masses. Because if the ultimate goal is to raise the vibration of the collective in love to a higher vibration, then you celebrate and you're happy when everybody is on the same page. So if you hear everybody, a whole bunch of tarot card readers, all talking about different, similar things, but it's positive and it's raising the vibration, that's a celebration to a high vibrational person. Even back, when they did have people mimicking me or whatever, for the purpose of being childish, because they were working on stopping my platform, I didn't view it as, and I'm talking about a specific copycat energy that was hired and paid money to do things. I didn't see, even if that person was saying something that I said, or whatever the case may be, I never viewed it as a negative thing, because I knew in doing something like that, in hearing them to even straighten up something they were saying that was wrong and correcting it, and now saying something I was saying, following a template and correcting it, that they were putting people on the right path. So that copycat energy or energies, if they repeated something that I said, I saw it as a positive thing, because what you're saying is correct, and it's getting out to the masses. And that's the ultimate goal. And when you have real love in your heart, you can appreciate and understand that the ultimate goal. And that's why, you're protected. Your finances are protected. Everything is always protected when you're in alignment and you understand the assignment. If the ultimate goal is to bring enlightenment to the masses, it doesn't matter if it's a copycat or not. If you're telling the information people need to get on their right path, then that's the blessing right there. You did what you was. It's not about popularity. It's about getting the messages out to the masses that will help them to balance their dark and light energy and make higher vibrational choices that will raise the frequency of the collective all over the planet. You understand? So we can all live spiritually elevated life moving forward. So, like I said, and also the copycat, in repeating whatever you say, eventually it's going to go into their subconscious mind, and they're going to start applying it to their own life. So mission is fulfilled, praise God. Okay. So, but there are some people like this. I don't know. I have not a clue who this Emperor energy is. Okay. Maybe I'll pull cards on it later in the reading, but whoever this Emperor energy is, they see church spirituality. It's just about money. This could be an Aries or anybody else, but they see this older person, man or woman, they don't understand spirituality, true spirituality. And this could be somebody over YouTube or over a social media platform. They don't have a connection to God, and they don't truly understand spirituality and the real goal of a real spiritual person that has a spiritual ranking that's been commissioned to do what they do. So they see things through the eyes of competition. They see things through the eyes of how much money is being made, and who's the most famous pastor or preacher, in church. They don't see things as raw and organic, someone with the divine purpose that was given from God. They don't understand that. So they think that they project how they think onto others, and they think that people will feel and react the way they would feel and react if they showed favor to another. So they made an agreement with a tarot card reader to run up against you, that they agreed to give like 1 million views to, 1 million subscribers. Of course, not 1 million. I'm just saying. And they said, I want you to run against that person. And the reason I said, bless her heart, is because this is somebody that they looked over and they would not make an offer to when they made it to other tarot card readers, because they kind of know, bless her heart type energy, bless her heart. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's almost like they don't see this person. They take this person kind of like as a joke. And I'm not saying that to be insulting, but they take this person kind of like as a joke. And they skipped over them. They looked over them for years, and they always offered this to other tarot card readers, that might be a little more stronger. Okay. And when all else failed to drag you down or to affect your happiness and confidence and self-esteem, they finally gave up, threw up their hands, and they came up with an idea. If we can find somebody that we really we count out because they might come off kind of slow, a little bit slow and off, and we pump them up and turn them into a star or whatever, then we'll make whoever the person or the target is, it'll affect their self-esteem. If that handicapped person, let's just call them handicapped, this handicapped tarot card reader, if we pump them up and put them on a stage and give them a whole bunch of views and blah, 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 then it'll affect your self-esteem. And what they did is they made that person an offer, and they got real excited. They accepted the offer. And when they accepted the offer, this emperor agreed that they would do spell work on you at whatever time you normally run your readings. They would do spell work on you to try to slow you down and hold you back while they go on live and do their thing or whatever. They would be taking action against you. But they've been watching your reaction to see, and it might be a tarot card reader that you might watch because you might like them. You might like them because you might just like people in general and have empathy for people that you know are persecuted. And this might be a tarot card reader that was being persecuted that you could have prayed for and was hoping the best for. So it's kind of like a thing where they figured, okay, if because they watch everyone you watch. And they figured if we do this to that person, it's going to affect their self-esteem. And they did it. And they realized that it's not affecting you at all whatsoever because you don't compare yourself to other people. You are of the Most High God, however you define God to be, meaning you have a spiritual ranking that is not about a competition. Your spiritual calling and ranking, you were called to do what you're doing, and you're doing it. And the information you're putting out is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And as long as you've done exactly what you were supposed to do in alignment with your path, your divine path, you're grateful to God because you know the rewards that are coming for you. You're going to have an opportunity in the near future to rest, to rejuvenate. Things are going to go in your favor. You're going to be abundant and prosperous. And I'm not even talking about in money. I'm just talking about in spirit. Your joy will be multiplied. Your happiness, your abundance, your high vibration, your longevity, your health. You're going to attract high vibrational, positive people, places, and things. You never, ever see spirituality as a competition. It's impossible to look at it that way. It's like, God, who do you favor the most? No, we don't do that. Okay. So they are getting ready to notify this tarot card reader that it didn't work out. They gave it a shot. They're going to notify them it didn't work out. And they only gave them a chance because they were the last person that they ever wanted to give this offer to. They gave every other reader this offer to come against whoever you are. And they skipped over them because they kept saying, nah. But because they've run out of options, they were like, we don't have nobody else. So it's kind of like they were like, the way they saw this person, they see this person as the bottom of the barrel. And it was supposed to be like a mean, cruel joke. It was supposed to be like a mean, cruel joke to do this to her. And that's really not funny. You shouldn't play with people like that. But they're going to communicate to her with this letter energy and let her know that she's not going to be able to move forward in a partnership with these people because she wasn't able, what they were backing her up to do, she was not able to affect you. And whoever you are, I don't even think that I think you feel sorry for her. And I think whoever this woman is, I don't even think you're mad about it at all or have any negative feelings. I think you bless her heart type energy. I think you're like, bless her heart, Lord. Bless her heart. She's been through so much. I hope she finds her way. I have this is your energy, empathy. You have a lot of compassion for this reader. You don't even see her as competition. And even though she took this offer to do this against you while they did spell work on you, you still don't hold nothing against her because you already know it's like one of those, bless her heart, Lord, please help her find her way, because they did it as a cruel joke. Okay. She was like an afterthought for these people. And they did it as a cruel joke to her, to themselves, and I guess to you or whatever. Unexpected. And it's not even a thing. I'm not even going to make fun of whoever this is because it's really not funny. And I hope things, I hope they find their path. I'm just going to leave it at that. You're going to get unexpected money soon in court. Okay. In order for them to do spell work to stop this unexpected money and your blessings from coming in, you would need to have or be of a lower vibration and frequency. But your vibration and frequency is high as it's ever been because no one can affect you because again, you're in your north node, and you don't see things in the matrix the same way people that are in the matrix see them. You have a heightened spiritual view and perspective on life, people, places, and things. You're outside of the matrix. So things that matter to people in the matrix, like popularity, money, and certain things, they don't mean anything to you. It's like going to Siddhartha the Buddha. It's like going to Siddhartha the Buddha and saying, look, Siddhartha, I got a brand new chariot, and I got all these Jews and clothes, and I got all this land and all this money and this, that, and the other. And you don't. You wrapped up over there in a sheet talking about peace and path to enlightenment. I know you're jealous. And so after he reached enlightenment, and he's like, wow, you really don't understand. I'm not in the matrix anymore. I'm not in the matrix. I don't even want to be a part of this. I signed up for this mission. And when I'm done, I don't even want to come back to this matrix anymore. Nothing of the carnal nature appeals to me. Doing nothing, being a part of it, family, club, party, none of that appeals to me, because it looks like exactly what it is. A whole bunch of people addicted to the carnal nature so that they can get their lessons in animal bodies. I don't want to have to be in an animal body. So I'm going to do what I need to do to reach enlightenment so I can break free of this. You understand? From a bird's eye view with spirituality, you don't want any part of the matrix, and you honestly don't care. You're looking at the world in the state it is, and you see nothing but disgustingness in the world. A whole bunch of souls that are trapped, that are unawakened, that don't even realize they're in a prison and a jail. Harriet Tubman, I would have freed 100 more if only they knew that they were slaves. You know, she said, I think she said, I freed 100 slaves, and I'm probably saying it wrong. I freed 100 slaves, and I would free 100 more if only they knew that they were slaves. But because they were born into this, they think it's the way it's supposed to be, and they don't realize that they are slaves. And it's the same thing with the matrix. You know, because they're born into the matrix and don't heal from their wounds and go through the spiritual awakening, they don't even know they're inside of a prison. They think this is heaven because they're able to indulge in and pacify their carnal nature with food and sex and materialistic things that boost their self-esteem, or that they lean on for a crutch for self-esteem. So they think that this matrix, because they can satisfy their carnal nature, is heaven for them. But because they have not gone through a spiritual awakening, they don't realize this is a prison. This is not heaven. This is actually hell that you're in. The goal is to wake up and to break free of it. Okay. So like I said, it's like that emperor energy. They don't know how to get to you, and they don't understand they can never get to you because you're not in the matrix. You're not in the matrix at all whatsoever. So you're about to get unexpected money in court. They couldn't change something for you by trying to pit a tarot card reader and bless her heart, because it's just one of those bless your heart moments that became a false person. Sad news in the reverse. They could not cause you to feel sad, and they're getting ready to let this person know that they're not going to move forward with their partnership with them. Because they were unable to affect you. You have empathy for whoever this energy is. You don't even want to like insult them or anything, because you feel sorry for them. You really honestly do. Like, you have compassion for this person because you know they did it as a cruel joke. And it's not funny to play with people's emotions like that, especially when you know what it is. And self-esteem. They couldn't affect your self-esteem. Of course not. If you are in your north node, of course, no one can touch your self-esteem because you've already done the healing work, and your confidence radiates from being of purpose. Ooh, let's talk about it. Your confidence comes from knowing that you're being used as a tool of God in a divine purpose, and you're carrying it out. and you get joy and happiness from knowing that you're helping other people, and you are of a humanitarian cause, whereby you're helping to raise the frequency and you're helping people. So that's where your confidence emanates from within, and nobody can touch or affect that, because you're focused not on money, not on popularity. You're focused on your mission, and you do it well because you only focus on that and that only. So they're ending, the death card is talking about them letting this tarot card reader know that they're not going to move forward with them because they couldn't affect your happiness. All right, so let's jump right on into the reading this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it's a very cruel joke on this reader, and I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all, and I don't think that person should be made fun of at all, because it was just a very cruel joke that they did, you know. Yeah, the Seven of Swords reversed that they couldn't get away with. But then again, this Emperor is slow too. You know, not slow. This Emperor, whoever this Emperor energy is, I don't know. He's probably I don't know. Maybe he works at YouTube. Maybe he's a boss, some kind of supervisor or something. Whoever this Emperor is, like I said, he's not connected to God, so he can't understand how to affect you. All right, Holy Divine Spirit. What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read? All right, I have Capricorn here, and then I have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so there might be a Capricorn pulling their energy out. So I don't know if this Emperor was like this Capricorn energy that's part of the wealth class. This might be someone part of the wealth class. And again, let me say this. You might be one of those people, chosen people, that even if your platform ended completely, you might be the type of person to go sit in the middle of a big park in the summertime, you know, where a lot of people come, and just start like doing readings like for free. You know what I mean? And just start speaking out loud and ministering, you know, like, you know, just, you might just be one of those energies that love doing what you do so much that you might go just start doing your cards, set up a table in the middle of the park, minding your business, and people come by and, hey, what you doing there? Are you a tarot card reader? Yeah. Hey, can you give me a reading? Sure. And just do a reading just cause, you know, do a reading just cause. And as you're talking and ministering to that person, because the gift of ministry, it just flows through you naturally. Okay. While talking to them, somebody else might come over being nosy, and then 3 more people come over that listen to you while you flowing because of the way you're talking and what you're talking about. And before you know it, it's like a circle of people around you just listening to you talk, and come sit next to you, and they start listening to you while you're ministering and talking. And it don't got nothing to do with money. It has something to do with your calling. It's just something that you're just a channeler. And if that's how it has to be, then so be it. That might be your energy. You just might be a natural person that draws people in toward you, and you're not even thinking about the money. This is your ministry. Everywhere you go, if you start talking to somebody hears you talking, and they come stand close and eavesdrop. And before you know it, you look up and there's 10 people standing around you just listening to you talk. You know, some people are just like that. I remember seeing video footage of Bobby Hemmett back in the day, where he would be like in Atlanta, and he would be somewhere talking, and a few people would be around him. And before you know it, it'd be a whole crowd of people standing around him just listening to him talk, you know, and it just flow. You know, he's just straight channeling. Some people, everywhere they go, you know, they're a channeler. And during their lifespan, it's their job to dispel certain information out to the collective. You never know who you're going to cross paths with that might hear something that's going to change their life and put them on their calling. And they might even have a greater calling than you, but they needed to cross paths with you to wake up. And as soon as they wake up, they might even have a greater calling than you. Almost like John the Baptist, you know, when he was, preaching, preparing the way, he said, there's somebody coming behind me. There's somebody coming behind me that's going to bring you a doctrine about the Christ energy and the Christ consciousness. Yes, I'm the crazy man in the wilderness, the Rasta. I'm the Rasta in the wilderness eating honeysuckle with my locks and the whatever, but I'm here to tell you all that to live a pure life, purity, purify your thoughts, purify your heart, purify your mind and spirit, balance your dark and light energy. This is the way to God, to your highest self. But I'm not the one. I'm just here to tell you that the one is coming, and this one that's coming, he's going to give you the path. He is the light, and he's going to show you how to reach enlightenment, how to reach that Christ consciousness. And a lot of you are going to reach it because of this person that's on the way. You might even be a John the Baptist type energy that needs to cross paths with somebody that might have a greater calling than you. You understand? So it appears here, Capricorn energy. This Capricorn energy is someone that's part of the wealth class. I don't know. That might be like a boss figure, a president of a country, just somebody, an older person. They're walking away. They're pulling their energy out of something because they don't understand how God works. They don't understand how spirituality works. Completely karmic energy. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle? So the obstacle is being able to drain you. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. The obstacle is being able to drain you so they can sacrifice you. Wow. Okay. So whoever you are, this Capricorn wants to sacrifice you. And, it's so interesting because we have such a ghostly way of looking at, not all of us, but not ghostly, but we've got almost like a non-practical, non-grounded way of looking at spirituality. And Jesus was the Son of God. Instead of a man that reached mastery like Siddhartha the Buddha, we tend to glamorize stories in the Bible and in different Bibles and the Quran and stuff. But if we actually look at it from a practical standpoint and just look at what a lot of you all that are in that Christ consciousness energy is going through right now, and you see with all the witches and the warlock that have decided to regress back into this blood sacrifice way of living and using entities and spirits and deities to get protection, to get gifts, to get things in their life. That was the whole Old Testament. That was the old way. Christ, Siddhartha, and many others, they came to prepare you for the new way to manifest, protect spiritual protection, financial abundance, good health for your family. Before, they did blood sacrifice for those things, but you can attract all those things now by getting in alignment, by connecting to God through having empathy, compassion, and love. Okay? So if you think about how all these dark people are trying to do blood sacrifice all around you, take that same thing back in the day with, let's say, Jesus. Imagine all the witches and the warlocks back in Jesus' day that were all around, that were actively still doing blood sacrifice. Okay? Because, they hadn't coming out the dark ages yet with the blood sacrifice with the old way of the Old Testament. Okay? With animal sacrifice and human sacrifice. They were still fully in it, and imagine he's sitting there trying to talk about reaching Christ consciousness, trying to reach enlightenment, not by doing blood sacrifice, but by sacrificing a toxic, unempathetic, narcissistic way of thinking and living, being a predator and stealing and taking from others and causing misfortune for others, to sacrifice a toxic mindset instead of sacrificing blood. That was the sacrifice. You understand? Like the Ace of Pentacles in the Buddha Tarot represents a new start, the ultimate sacrifice being sacrificing an old toxic mindset. Okay, a new physical start, doing things the right way. So imagine even in trying to find fault with Jesus so they can have a legitimate reason to sacrifice him. All the people that try to get you in trouble, in jail with the law, trying to see if you broke any laws, that's exactly the same thing that it was talking about in the Bible, where they were like, well, did he break any laws? Well, he claims that he's the son of God, or he claims this, he's claiming to this, that, and the other. Come on, we got to go through the books. It has to be a legitimate law that we can bring him up to court and bring him up on charges for, so we can sacrifice him, because we know about his energy, because we found out who he was. And we can make a lot of money or get a lot of prosperity. He would make a great the people, the entities we do blood sacrifices for, if we sacrifice him, do a blood sacrifice, think of all the energy and power we'll get, because they already knew that they knew who he was. The Pharisees and the wizards and warlocks and high priests of that day, they knew what type of energy he was, because they consulted with their demonic spirits. How much can I get for Jesus if I do a blood sacrifice? You got to look at it from a practical standpoint. Look at it practically. A lot of you all are talking about the enlightenment path to get into Christ consciousness, the Christ mindset. Okay. And because of that, they want to be able to do a death spell on you and sacrifice you, but you're vibrating too high. So they figure if they can find a way to get you in jail and get you locked up, but you don't break any laws. That is exactly, when you look at the story of Jesus in the New Testament, his story, that is the exact same energy, the exact thing. All of you Christ energies out there, they've been trying to get you up on something legal so that they could arrest you, a fake warrant, trying to see if they could get you to commit fraud, a crime, catch you up on anything in the justice system so they could put you in jail and find a way to have you killed in jail so that they could do a blood sacrifice. That's exactly what they did to the Christ. They were looking for a way to bring him up on trial, and they finally made up false allegations and said, okay, well, he claims to be the son of God. That's good enough. Mental illness. Let's get him. We're going to sacrifice him. It's a crime to have a mental illness and go around telling people you're God. So we're going to sacrifice him and do for a big blood sacrifice, and we'll do spell work, and all of us are going to get rich. You understand? So this person sees you as a chosen energy. They know that you're chosen. They know you're divine. And they know that you are teaching the new age that people are afraid of. Some people that, oh, that's demonic. No, it's not. The new age is what they're doing is demonic, which is blood sacrifice, animal sacrifice, human sacrifice. What they're doing is demonic. The new age is sacrificing a toxic way of thinking, a toxic mindset, doing your shadow work and getting into the vibration of love and empathy and compassion. So this person sees you as a big, juicy sacrifice. And that's why they've been making offers to everybody to try to see if they can take away your joy and happiness. But that will never, ever, ever happen because your happiness comes simply by being of service to others. And that's where your self-esteem truly derives from, knowing that you can be of service to others. Let's go. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? So in the recent past, these people have been taking action nonstop, or someone took action to put some type of work in that caused a burden. And this made them very unhappy because they know they're under judgment. Ooh, child. Hold on. High Priestess, did you take action? Ooh, child. Okay, this might be your energy. Child, you may have taken action. You might have gotten in gear and called judgment on some people. Okay, you might have put some work in. Something, it was illuminated. You might have had to yield your sword. You might have had to make some decisions out of logic, okay? Now, any real high priestess knows that has a spiritual awareness of dark and light. We're all dark and light. And some people are authorized and commissioned as a spiritual hierophant by God to go into the dark, go use their dark side to wipe out the dark, to attack the dark, to defend the light. Do you understand? Just like a police officer has authorization to kill somebody if they have to protect an innocent person innocent children because somebody's trying to hurt, harm, kill, sexually assault, or do something, and that officer has to take action. Yeah, shooting somebody with a gun, that absolutely is darkness. It's dark, but it is to protect the light. Do you understand me? So whoever you are, you might have had to execute judgment on somebody, Queen of Swords. You might have had to use some spiritual tools on somebody to put them on their ass because you were spiritually authorized to as a Hierophant. And it wasn't out of emotion, and it wasn't out of revenge. It was not out of revenge. It was not out of childishness. It was not out of emotionalism. This was out of logic. This is the energy that police officers are supposed to operate out of logic, not out of emotion. Like, because I feel this type of way about you, because I'm jealous of you, or because you made fun of me, or you called me names. No, this is somebody that might have been trying to kill you or kill somebody else or kill several high priestesses. You put them on their ass. You did something spiritual and you put them on their ass. You put your spiritual foot in their ass. Okay. And they felt your strength. But you were not doing it out of ego, okay? Hierophants are chosen by God, okay, the universe, specifically when they come here, because they go through the shadow work to balance their ego and to balance their emotions. And the reason they get the authority to do certain things is because they have a balanced ego. They know how to balance their ego. They're humble. They're not overly emotional. They're not jealous. They don't want revenge. If somebody from your past that did something to you is no longer doing anything to you at all, and they've turned their life around and they never attack you again, you're not going to go back and try to take revenge on that person. Let me explain. You are not going to go back and get revenge on a person as long as they're not doing anything to you in the present. But if they come for you, yeah, you're going to put them all the way on their ass. But if someone has done something to you in the past and they've completely stopped, and they don't pick their sword back up, you don't go back for revenge for them. I mean, you got them in your file just in case they come back for you. But you know how to exercise right judgment with transparency and a clearness of mind and head. You know how to yield your sword with emotional intelligence and emotional responsibility. It's not out of ego, it's out of logic, the way police officers are supposed to operate. You're there to do a job to protect the light. It's that and nothing more, to protect the light and nothing more. And that's why you had to yield your sword out of logic, because somebody was trying to unalive you and unalive other high priestesses of the light. And that's why you've been granted this authority to exercise judgment, because you will not abuse the power you've been given. Okay. So you're in a Queen of Swords energy. You took some kind of action against some warlock energy, and it was illuminated that you took action and you brought a burden on somebody. You didn't unalive them, but you brought the burden on them. You brought them a burden. They knew it was whatever they felt, it was a burden, and they know it, and it got them scared. They were very upset about this. They were very, very, very unhappy about this, because they're already under judgment, and God is using you to exact judgment upon them. You are God's tool. You are working for the kingdom of light. Okay. You are working for the light, and you are a Hierophant that brings judgment to people. Okay. Clarify it. Judgment, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this situation. Yeah. Tell me more about this situation. Yeah, they couldn't keep something hidden. They couldn't keep it hidden that they did spell work on you that backfired. Okay. They couldn't keep it hidden that they did spell work from you that backfired. And when you did what you did, they couldn't recover. It could have been more than one person that you put on their ass. Okay. These people couldn't recover. Clarify the nine of wands in reverse. I can't make it up. Somebody that tried to get away with it with the Seven of Swords. Somebody that's depressed, has low self-esteem, that's isolated. This Hermit in the reverse energy is someone with really low self-esteem that might come together with other people with low self-esteem at times, that refuse to work on themselves to do work on you. This person thought they could get away with I don't know, why do people attack high priestesses thinking that they're not going to pick up on their energy. I don't understand that. I will never understand. Now, you might be able to attack someone that might not, their intuition might not be as keen as someone that might have spiritual gifts and abilities. But why would you think you can attack a high priestess that's higher spiritually ranked than you and think that it'll be a secret? She's not going to know it's us over here attacking her. When you know goddamn well, but then again, demons are slow with a low IQ. Why would you think a high priestess that has a high spiritual ranking is not going to know who's attacking them? I will never understand the thinking of some of these hyena gremlin energies that come together. Well, maybe if we do it right now, maybe if we do it at 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe she's not going to know it was us, or he's not going to know it was us. Then they're not going to know if we sneak attack them, or child. It's like they keep running up on like a Samson energy, all these Delilah energies, you know, like what is the source of their strength? I can't say it enough, and I'll never get tired of saying it. Love, love, love is the source of their strength. Don't even gotta hide it. It don't have to be a secret like Samson with his hair. I feel like his hair was actually code for his crown, you know, having to do with his crown and his connection to God. But when he started sleeping with Bathsheba tainted him. It's almost like the story of your divine masculine. Samson in the Bible represents your divine masculine's energy. The story of Samson and Delilah, and he had the strength to conquer the Philistines and anyone that came up against him because he had a connection to God. And that was the strength of his source and power, being in alignment. But when he got seduced by Delilah and started having sex, she was able to do that sex magic on him and attach entities to him to throw him off his spiritual path. And it blocked his crown chakra. And when his crown chakra was blocked because he was having sex with someone and sharing and swapping spirits and energy with someone that was able to affect how he thought out from his mind, his crown chakra, that's when he became weak, because he was no longer steadfast in whatever his spiritual practices was. And that was his weakness. And that's why they were able to conquer him. But when he was able to fast and cleanse away all of the negative toxic energy from the karmic, which was Delilah, and get back on in alignment with his spiritual path, his hair grew back, meaning he got his crown chakra back in alignment. He got back on his spiritual path, and then he was thinking straight again. And when he was thinking straight again, his spiritual eyes opened and he could see the enemy coming. Oh, Holy Spirit, come through right now. Yes, a lot of the stories that have been playing out over and over again with a lot of your divine masculines that were on a spiritual path, and they were coming towards you, but they got stopped by a Delilah energy that threw them off, and they lost their connection to God because of it. That's how they couldn't see the enemy coming, and that's how they were overwhelmed by the Philistines, whoever the enemies are, and they took over their life and completely brought them down and threw them off and put them on a different path, and it weakened them. It weakened them sexually through lust. It weakened these divine masculine sexually, and suddenly they got addicted to all type of toxic ways of thinking, behaving, and acting toward a lot of you all and everything that's good. But when they cleansed their energy of Delilah energy and they got slowly back in alignment with God and got that spiritual connection again, their strength started to come back. And once their strength came back, they were able to go back and defeat all their enemies because their third eye opened again and they could see their enemies coming before they were coming. It has to do, I feel like Samson's strength, I don't even feel like it was physical strength. I feel like it was his spiritual strength because he was able to see his enemy coming and make plans and arrangements to fight the enemy. Okay. So somebody got together that thought that you would not be able to see them coming. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. And whoever this person is, they could not recover from what you did to them. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they could not recover from whatever you did when you took action. Okay. All right. That card fell on the floor. A Queen of Wands, High Priestess. Okay. This might be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, High Priestess. that might have gotten together to do spell work. Somebody, and it was several of them. It could have been a Pisces. I feel like it was a Pisces, a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that were trying to spiritually attack you. Okay. It might have been a Pisces and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that took quick action. Clarify this high priestess. Clarify the high priestess, please. I missed the opportunity for an Aquarius to cause an imbalance. Okay, you're the high priestess. Okay, this might have been a Queen of Wands energy that they were trying to create some tension. I'm getting. So the person, I feel like this might be the tarot card reader that they were trying to create tension between you and them with this Five of Wands energy. I feel like this might have been a Queen of Wands. And I feel like you're the high priestess. They're showing me there was a Capricorn and Aquarius that was trying to pit this person against you. They were trying to create tension or competition or some type of fight or something like that. They were hoping to create some kind of conflict. And in the background, they were spiritually attacking you. A Queen of Wands reversed. Yes. Okay. So there might be even two fire signs here. There might even be two Leos here is what I'm hearing. It might be two different Leos here. A kitchen witch with a low IQ. And then another Queen of Wands tarot card reader. It might be two Leos here. And one was spiritually attacking you while this Emperor energy was trying to pit them against you in a weird competition, because spirituality is no competition ever. There's never competition with spirituality. Look at pastors in churches. They're not supposed to be competing. I'm going to tell you, when Kuan Yin was younger, Kuan Yin used to go to different churches at times. And it would be a thing where neighboring pastors of neighboring churches, the same way tarot card readers will go to other tarot card readers' channel, listen to them, cheer them on. They just want to hear a good word, a good message. They want to hear some warrior talk. They need some encouragement against what a lot of us that are in the upright are facing. And you want to hear somebody else talking about the devil don't have no hold on you. These people that refuse to heal. You want to hear other people talking up some stuff because you need that encouragement sometime. When I was younger and I would go to churches, I would go to one church afternoon service, and then sometime I would go to evening service at another church, and it would be other pastors from other neighboring churches that came and attended that pastor's service because they want to hear him preach, because they get powered up listening to another pastor preach. You know what I mean? And they're there to support that pastor. Different pastors would visit their neighboring pastors' churches so that they could hear some good preaching. And it was never a competition thing. It was about supporting what the energy and what the message is, because all of you are in alignment and in agreement with what needs to be done with the higher path of enlightenment. You understand? Oh, yeah. And the evening service started at 7, 8 o'clock. You go home, have dinner, come back. Ciao. All right. So tell me more about the situation right now, Holy Divine Spirit. So while one was doing spell work on you, they were running online the other one, this Queen of Wands energy against you. But I don't think whoever you are, you paid it any mind, because I think you're just like, bless her heart, you don't see spirituality as a competition at all whatsoever. The King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, this might be that Aquarius energy. He's unable to balance the situation because it didn't have the effect on you he was wanted. Yeah, this is an Aquarius with the Page of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, he's still going into poverty. You're still going to win in this court case, and justice. The scales are still going to be balanced for you. And it's because you're in alignment and you're in the upright. And because this tarot card reader was unable to provide them the results that they wanted against you, they're going to give them sad news that they're not going to move forward with them in the future in whatever type of contract they signed with them. Okay. All right. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards and see what energy I can get. All right, y'all. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Good morning, everybody. I see everybody in there. I see you, Empress Love Love. Good morning, Don B, Ezekiel Ellis, Diane Garrison, M. Israelite, Don B. Good morning, everybody. The Golden Queen Tarot. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's nice to see all of you all this morning. It's Sarah Body. I'm not even gonna try it. Stop playing with me. Hey, though, I'm gonna call you Baddie. All right, I'm gonna just call you Baddie. Stop playing with me. Javille, Divine Beloved, Nancy Vasquez. Hey, good morning. Javille, Strugs. We're blessed. Strugs, blessed. Fox that one. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Much love to everybody. Much love, Eliane. Much love, Grand Rising, everybody. Much love to you all. Much love. It is a blessed day. I show gratitude right now for this day. I show gratitude for every single blessing in my life. This is the day that the Lord has made, however you define the Lord. But y'all understand when I'm speaking like that, it's how it applies to you. And y'all, I don't have to explain that. Y'all already understand that. Ashe, LaShonda. Ashe. Ashe to you too. That's right. Malik, much love to all of you all. Much love. But this is the day that the Lord has made. I mean, I love that song when it comes on. I wake up listening to that, child, because I'm so grateful for every morning, you know, when the sun comes up. I mean, these are things that and I know it sounds like, oh Lord, here she goes. No. You don't know how happy I am to see the sun every single day, and the beauty of the blue sky, you know, and the green trees. Just that alone is enough to get my vibration over the top already. Just that alone is enough to get my vibration already over the top. It don't got nothing to do with anything going on in my life, money, popularity, just that alone. And I will go outside with earphones on the weekend and just go skipping through Walmart and skipping through the streets and skipping through the park by myself, listening to high vibrational gospel music, and it be having me skipping and just happy for no reason. And that, I think that's the reason why people attack me. Wait. If anybody ever watched The Office, and every time Dwight Schrute in The Office, if anybody ever watched The Office, Dwight Schrute would get on people's nerves. Jim and Pam, they'd be like, "You want to do a prank? Let's do a prank on him." It's almost that type, and it's almost that type energy with me. Only I'm not doing what Dwight Schrute from The Office would do. I'm not. It's different. It's more like an annoying high. It's an annoying happy. It's an annoying high vibration. But the beautiful thing about it is, which is, I don't know how beautiful this is, but I'm not going around other people bothering them with my high vibration. I'm going off into another direction, isolating myself to skip around in my high vibration happy. These are people that are spying on me and following me and stalking me that get angry about my high vibration all alone by myself, you know, minding my business. And I even try to hide my happiness and my joy. I'll try to lose people in the park and get somewhere on a trail where ain't nobody else. Make sure I got my gun on me though. You know, and you know, just listening to my high vibrational Afro beats, gospel music, and my regular gospel music, and skipping along. And these people will find my ass. They will find my ass. What are you doing? Why are you happy? We stopped your money. We slowed your money. We doing this to you, messing with your insurance company. We doing all this stuff to you. Why are you still happy? Why are you? They don't understand. They don't understand. Sometimes it's like, child, if I could live on an island all alone by myself and have everything I need to survive, I would spend the rest of my life fasting and meditation like Siddhartha. Seriously. Without another person, I would. I just want to be left alone. But they got me doing this, of course, and I'm happy I can be of service. But I mean, if I had to choose, I would love to just go on a journey completely in the wilderness with nobody at all, without being attacked by energy weapons or negative energy, and just literally meditate and fast and go on my, you know, but they don't want to let me. They want my energy in this matrix so bad, so bad. The only escape I get is when I go out with my earphones on and try to find a park I could hide in and skip through nature. But even then, where is she? Where is she? I know she's somewhere happy with a high vibration. I just can feel it. It's so weird. It is so weird. What are the messages? What are the messages? It's so weird. It's like, you have a high vibration. Yeah, I know, and I'm hiding from you. It drives somebody crazy. Sacral chakra, they met up in secret. Okay. So somebody might have met up in secret to try to do spell work to harness your sacral chakra or something like that. They might be doing it right now. Holy Spirit, you're running your mouth to the wrong people. You might have some hidden enemies around you, or that have connected to you that you might not know, or they think you don't know that they're hidden enemies, and that they're connected to people that have been making offers for you. You know, sometimes people don't know that the high priestess knows everything. But if she's going forward with something, it's a reason she's doing it. Okay. Siddhartha, the Buddha, Jesus, all of them, they never told, what did Jesus say? I came here to help those that need help. And somebody actually helped me to actually see that perspective that I had a conversation with one day. You know, Jesus was like, I came here to save the people that need saving, not the people that already are saved, not the people that already have found their way and they're doing well. It's like the teacher in the classroom going around. It's like the teacher in a classroom going around and only helping the people that are making straight A's. And oh, look at you, you're doing great, you got that right. Well, I'm gonna just, and while another child is over there struggling to sound out their consonants and vowels and they're not getting it. No, the teacher needs to focus and put more energy into the child that's not getting it. You understand? So it's almost a thing where you might have started connecting with Soul Tribe or New Soul Tribe, or coming out of hermit mode and meeting new people. And a large amount of those people were sent to you by people that were made offers by this Capricorn energy, people that were made offers by warlocks, a Gemini, and Aquarius, to get in your energy and do magic to drain your sacral chakra, and to help them. And they made these people offers for money and things. And these people think that you don't know who they are, but you're a high priestess. Of course, you know who they are. And of course, the minute they enter your energy, you already know who they are. But you have a better understanding now that the information that you have and the light that you're here to shine is not just for people already in the light. You're here to shed your light and shine your light on people that are still in darkness, or that might still have aspects of broken thinking, so that they can get a better perspective to lead them on the right path. They're not going to come to you perfect. And maybe you needed to become a little more lenient in understanding that, you know, people are not going to come to you perfect. And a lot of people lack self-awareness. Even with Jesus, Judas was able to sit at the table, and Jesus knew the whole time Judas was weak-willed as hell. Judas knew with 30 pieces of silver, he could finally get that little karmic Delilah that he always wanted to marry or sleep with or whatever. And he didn't have enough money because he couldn't manifest because he was in a low vibration. But Judas knew, if I could just get this 30 pieces of silver, do you know what I could do? Do you know what I could do with 30 pieces of silver? I could get a horse, get rid of this donkey, because I know me and Jesus come from the same hood. And I've never had a horse before. All I have is a donkey. I do some farming and a couple of other things. I'm tired of being poor and getting ignored by all the bitches in Jerusalem. I'm tired of it. 30 pieces of silver could get me a whole horse. Yeah, then I'll show them. And Jesus still allowed Judas to sit at the table. Okay. So you're running your mouth to the wrong people. I feel like you might have people that have connected to you that are trying to drain your sacral chakra. Now, here's the thing. If whoever you're connecting to comes in your energy just to watch you do just to watch and see if a death spell that someone's doing is working, then of course, cut them off immediately. If they're actively doing spell work to drain your sacral chakra, then yes, cut them off completely. But if somebody that has broken thinking is trying to cloak themselves as being high vibrational, is in your energy, but they're not taking any negative action against you, then just go ahead and continue ministering to that person, because you don't know at what point they might get what they need to utilize it. You're there to influence their free will in a positive note, to stop having broken thinking and to get in alignment so that they can manifest and attract the same way that you do. That is the ultimate goal, to help people shed light on the divine path of enlightenment, to lead people out the matrix, to lead people to a higher elevated spiritual way of living, thriving, and surviving. Okay. So they met up in secret. Who are we talking about here? An emperor in the reverse. This emperor in the reverse might be an older warlock type energy. All right. Holy Spirit. They met up in secret. So they might have met up with a West African warlock energy. The emperor in the reverse might be like, they might have water in their chart, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. They met up with, I feel like a warlock energy, an emperor in the reverse. Yes, y'all are touching me right now. Excuse me a sec. Yes, what's going on? Somebody's not going to take a risk. They won't survive. That's a missed opportunity. They had an ego death. I know. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking to my guides at the same time. So they took a deal with this emperor in the reverse. It might be like this warlock energy to drain your sacral. But what happened, Holy Spirit? They met up in secret. Okay. A Pisces, Queen of Pentacle energy, possibly with a plan, but she couldn't backstab and betray you, or he or she couldn't backstab. Tell me more about this King of Cups energy. They conference with the Six of Pentacles. So there might be a Pisces man or woman, a Queen of Pentacle energy that might have conference, Six of Pentacles with a warlock energy. Yep, a Pisces. This is a Pisces to make an offer to drain your sacral chakra energy. Ooh, child. I know if they know that you know that it was them, I know they worried right now because you might not, if you make a logical decision to put them on their ass, you already know they're not going to recover. Whoever this Pisces is, they already know they're not going to recover if you get up on that ass. I have a feeling this might be somebody that been attacking you for a long time, that you've been given grace, because this is another one of those, oh, bless her heart energies. You know, they're a little bit slow. They're a little bit slow and they're unhealed. They lack self-awareness. This might be like an energy that might glamorize someone that wants to sexually assault you and beat you, but they changed their mind because they decided they see you have value and now they want to marry you, and they might encourage you to marry him. This is that type energy. I don't feel like you've come for this person yet, because they're harmless. They don't have no power, and it's kind of like you feel sorry for them. It's like when somebody like Handyman from In Living Color, and I'm not trying to make fun of handicapped people again, but this is a character from In Living Color that was supposed to be like the Superman for handicapped people. And he would fly through the air all twisted up with his head to the side, drooling. I'm going to say all the people, like that type energy. This Pisces, Queen of Pentacle energy, she's kind of like handicapped mentally, and she's a little bit slow. And like I said, she don't have no real power. And I feel like if you know who this is, the only reason you haven't attacked her back yet is because you don't even see her like competition or even a fully developed mind adult. You see them as a wounded child that's unhealed, that literally functions mentally when it comes to their emotions because of their trauma and abuse, like an 8-year-old girl. And because you see that, you know, sometimes you even feel sorry for this person. You might even pray for them. Okay. The Hierophant reversed. So they think about something correctly when they ended the contract they had with this gang stalking Hierophant energy. Because this person has a very cold, calculated, broken thinking way of thinking, very mean, spirited, very jealous, very low self-esteem, self-loathing. This is the type of energy that thinks that they think they're healed, but they're not healed. There's no way in the world that you can be a healed woman or man and think it's okay to harness someone's sacral chakra to pull their energy from them. There's no way you can possibly believe that you're a healed woman and talk to other people about being healed and getting on the path and how you healed from your trauma when you're still traumatized from your own sexual abuse, your own isolation, your own abuse from your family, and everything, being pimped out by men, sexually abused. You're not healed yet if you're still willing to take from another woman. There's no way. You're still traumatized. You're still traumatized, and you still have more shadow work to do. It doesn't mean that you're not on the way. You might understand the logistics or the steps to healing. You're able to think and process it, but you have not applied it to your emotions yet. You still, when it comes to your emotions, you are still literally an 8-year-old little girl, and you think like one, and you become jealous. You think spirituality is a competition, and I want to be better than her. Why is she? You know, this is someone that really is severely traumatized. And even though they understand the steps of healing and they know how to process it, they don't apply it to their emotions. They're still emotionally an 8-year-old little girl. And they're still hurting. They're just crying. And that's why you haven't gotten on them yet, because they can't harm you. It's just one of them energies where you pick your battles. You pick your battles. The only reason you have not gone up against this person is because you know that they're not strong. You know they're weak. And you pick your battles. And you're not in your ego. It's not about ego. If you're a Hierophant energy, if somebody is posing a real threat, and you're spiritually guided, then you'll pick up your sword. But other than that, you'll just be like, child, go ahead, bye. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. So this person could not backstab and betray you. Somebody could have divorced them or separated from them if they were in a spiritual marriage or something. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment was what? Oh, okay. They feel defeated. So whoever this Pisces Queen of Pentacles is, it was their complete wish fulfillment to be in some kind of partnership, whether this is a spiritual marriage to a warlock energy. And that warlock energy, this might like be the second time this warlock is leaving them, that gave them another chance to try to defeat you. But every time it's just like, I told you already, you can't do it. Try again. I promise I could do it this time. I know I could do it. Give me one more chance. I know I could do it. And that's this energy that was trying to harvest your sacral chakra. Let me go ahead and pull this energy real quick. They want me to. What is the sacral chakra, Holy Divine Spirit? Yeah, this is someone that has done spell work to open their third eye, but without healing, without doing the work, the shadow work in the root and sacral chakra. So they have a lot of blockages from trauma, fear, and low self-esteem that's blocking up their root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. And because of that, they have a very distorted view and perception of things. Their foresight, they lack foresight and wisdom. This person lacks foresight and wisdom, and they make bad decisions, and it affects their intuition as well. And it also affects their gifts, because everything that they're perceiving through their third eye that they forced open they forced open their third eye, but what they perceive is off because they're perceiving it from a lack perspective. In other words, because this person operates out of fear and has low self-esteem, and it would hurt their feelings if people did things to try to make them jealous, like giving an offer to another tarot card reader and giving them more views than you and making them the star and popular, because that's something that would make this person jealous. They perceive that would work on somebody like you too, because they project how they are and how they think and their toxic mindset onto you. So that's why their perception and foresight is from a lack mentality, a mentality of low self-esteem, a lack of purpose, a lack of self-confidence. And because of that, they make bad projections and come up with bad ideas of how to affect you. And then when it doesn't affect you, they don't understand why. Because you don't think like them. You don't have broken thinking. Whoever you are, you're healed. Before you were born with, you might have been born with an open third eye. They had to do spell work to force their third eye open. And it's from, again, a lack mentality. So that's why none of their plans work, because they're projecting their mindset onto you, and they think what works for them and makes them jealous and makes them insecure will work on you, but you're not the same person as them. Yes. All right. There might be a Cancer practitioner that's heartbroken about somebody being able to move forward. That might be Eight of Pentacles, working on something. They're taking action right now. Okay. They're taking action because an Empress reverse is not getting a new start. So there's a Cancer warlock. And maybe a Queen of Wands that's going to do spell work during our prayer. But that's okay. I'm ready for the fire. I'm ready for the fire. There is a Cancer warlock that is working on doing spell work right now. So I'm ready for the fire for this person. Oh, yes. I'm ready for the fire. All right. Oh, I'm ready. Holy Divine Spirit. What is the chakra card that you wanted me to pull out? Erratic behavior. Yes. What's this? Sacral. Lots of creativity, but it's not grounded. Okay, so I have sacral chakra. Lots of creativity, but it's not grounded. Solar plexus. Difficulty making decisions and listening to their gut intuition. Root chakra. This person might have constipation and bowel issues. Smooth move tea. The main ingredient is senna, or you can get you some senna leaves, child, and boil them. Even if you're a karmic, you can get you some senna leaves, child. Get you some cloves. Get you some cardamom. Get you some cinnamon. Get you some ginger root, and make your little tea and put you some senna in it, honey. Even if you're a karmic, I still hope you can move your bowels. Root chakra. Root chakra, erratic behavior, emotional. Solar plexus, overactive, desire for control. Third eye, difficulty visualizing. Okay, so this might be some of the symptoms that one or more of these people are experiencing right now. Okay, and somebody might be having problems with their knees right now. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody better be careful, because there's something going on with somebody's liver. There's something going on with somebody's liver right now, solar plexus. But again, these people, these demons are self-destructive. These demons are self-destructive, meaning even when they're doing things that's not good for their health, that's affecting their health, they'll keep on moving forward with whatever they're doing. Entity feeding in the sacral chakra. Somebody might have a bad liver, or their liver's about to be bad. Entity feeding in the throat chakra. Weight gain, weight loss. Root chakra is the physical manifestation of an imbalance in the root chakra. And crown chakra, mental fog. This person deals with a lot of anger. Okay, this is someone that might not be able to control their anger. They might be in a mental fog and be stuck in analysis paralysis. All right. Yes. All right. All right. And so these are the people that were doing spell work on you. So what else about this? What else about this energy, holy divine spirit, with this King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles that couldn't backstab and betray you? They couldn't get away with it, and now they want to avoid a tower. Okay, so they couldn't get away with it, and now they want to avoid a tower from trying to drain your sacral energy. All right, guys, I'm going to pull a few more cards while we get this, while we stoke the fire. I'm going to pull a few more cards while we stoke the fire. All right, let's get this fire going. The fire going. Turn your lights down low. Never try to resist. Oh no. Oh, let your love come shining in. I love you, and I want you to know right now that I want to give you some love. All right, guys, let me get my incense real quick because we're going to pray in just a minute. Just put some incense on the fire. Fire for them. Fire, fire, fire. All right, we are getting ready to pray. Give me 1 second. I want to give you some love. Ooh, I want to give you some good loving. Oh, All right. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? What are the messages? What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? What are the messages? Somebody might be your past life. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Someone please call 911. What you said? Wait, Empress Love. You said someone please call 911. So this is a sociopath. Okay. All right, let's get it. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Damn. Okay. Oh, eviction. Oh, somebody's about to get evicted. It's coming down. Get out the way and let God cook. Get out the way and let God cook. This might be about stocks and bonds. They want to get to know you, but they're a private person. Sacral chakra. Wedding. Fake offer. They're catfishing you. She was never pregnant in the first place. So somebody might have got somebody to possibly try to catfish you. Somebody might have gotten somebody to try to catfish you, and they might have maybe started to date someone that you were dating, and then did sex magic on them, or they were putting somebody up to maybe see if they could get married to you, or a fake wedding, or someone lied about being pregnant or something. They wanted to get to know you, but they're a private person. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to wrap this up in just a sec. Okay. All right. I'm going to pick it up in just a sec. I just need to get something here. All right. There we go. All right. All right. So let me see. Who's this? She was never pregnant in the first place. Holy Divine Spirit. Who is this? She was never pregnant in the first place. Okay, a Leo. Okay, so someone might have Leo in their chart that might have made an offer or work with a counterpart that might have reversed an ending, fake offer. They're catfishing you. So somebody catfished you that catfished the masculine that catfished you by lying about being pregnant so that they could keep them in their energy long enough to keep them binded or to bind them. What is this wedding energy? What is this wedding energy? Okay. There it might be a water sign here: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Knight of Cups reverse, a false person, a narcissist. What about this wedding? Okay, a Leo and a water sign. They were conferencing with each other because it's almost like somebody, I feel like somebody wanted somebody to be their like spiritual wife and be like the head of like a coven or the head of a cult or something like that. I think somebody might have been very attracted to somebody, a Cancer. This might be a Cancer energy, and they're showing me the Chariot, and it might be a Leo. And they wanted this person to have a position over some kind of spiritual organization as some kind of an authority, but this person don't have no real power. Okay, this person doesn't have any real power. Or somebody wanted a marriage to happen. So there's somebody that wanted a marriage to happen because they liked how wild and free this person is, how openly sexual they are. They are very attracted to what they look like. It helps. This is someone with low self-esteem. that needs a trophy piece to make them feel like they're successful in life or like they're somebody. So this is someone with extremely low self-esteem. Okay. And they wanted this person to have your destiny because they wanted all of the power, the energy, the gifts, the abilities that you have, the intellect, the sense. If they could take everything that you are and put it inside that person's body, they would, but they can't, because like the Wizard of Oz, if I only had a brain, whoever this energy is, it's one of those if I only had a brain type energies. And it's like they went and got a blow up doll and decided, or an AI doll, and they found you with all the power and all the strength and all the wisdom and everything. And they wanted to find a way if they could make that person into you, even through destiny swap or anything, which is impossible. That's crazy. The Seven of Pentacles. They thought it would be a good idea to invest in going all out on a journey, okay, doing spell work together with this fire sign. That's right. They thought it would be a good investment. But what's going on right now? It's coming down. Who's getting evicted? Somebody can't move to calmer waters right now with the Six of Swords reverse. Who's this person getting evicted that's not okay right now, that don't know what to do? Somebody that keeps making spiritual offers. So this is why somebody's coming for you so hard, because they're trying to stop an eviction. So that's why they've been so reckless in destruction, doing magic day and night, night and day. Got me working day and night, night and day. Got me working day and night. That's what they doing, trying to avoid a tower so that they can get unstuck. Because what is this about stocks and bonds? So somebody's going to get evicted from a business or a home. Okay, they lost something. They had to release something. Oh, the Emperor. Got it. So whoever this boss figure is, this Emperor energy, it could be Aries or Capricorn or any other sign. So this boss energy is the one that hired that Cancer energy to do his bidding. And he can't move to calmer waters because he needed your energy to do magic. Something about his stocks and bonds. It's something about stocks and bonds here. What is this about stocks and bonds, Holy Spirit? The Seven of Pentacles could have meant an investment. Somebody's not going to be able to recover. So the Seven of Pentacles might have to do with an investment with stocks and bonds that Emperor energy was doing. And he can't recover because he can't do magic because he doesn't have your energy. And because that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Warlock wanted to work with whoever she is, that fire sign, because she's attractive. And he has low self-esteem. He lied and told whoever that Emperor is, I got a girl that can make it happen for you. I promise. If you bring her in the payroll, I'm going to make her my spiritual wife over my cult. And she's going to be able to do the magic and give you all the energy you need to do the spell work with the sacral, the spell work with your sacral magic. But because it wasn't you, they couldn't get the energy, and his stocks is falling now. And they tried to harness your sacral chakra energy to give it to her, so she would appear like she was the Empress Hierophant, High Priestess, which is everything you are. You understand? So this was all about trying to elevate a toxic karmic, if I only had a brain type kitchen witch with a low IQ into a high status and position that they really don't deserve or belong in, and trying to kill you to give her your energy so she can pretend to be you, but she still wouldn't be smart enough to sound like you and talk like you, or even be like you, not even a little bit. With all the energy in the world, she still sound like a retard. So right now, this person is about to get evicted, meaning they're losing their support from that Emperor boss energy because they couldn't get them your sacral energy to do the spell work with. Okay. And what's this with? Is someone trying to catfish you right now? Someone can't recover. So because someone can't recover, what is this fake offer? They're catfishing you. Somebody can't create an illusion to reverse an ending with you. So somebody wanted to try to create an illusion to see if they could reverse an ending and offer you a marriage so they could balance their situation very quickly. Child, bye. It's coming down. These roaches, these cockroaches, hyenas, gremlins, crypt, tales from the crypt looking, what you want to call it, Schmiegel looking hobbits. These hobbits, it's coming down. These cockroaches are scattering. They're losing everything. They're losing their mind. They're losing their money. This might be the same couple that has AIDS right now. Okay, that's not appealing. It's so funny because some of these people have lied and said you were jealous of them because they took your man, or they have some man where none of them have real relationships. All of them are in one big poly community, but they utilize men and women from this one big poly orgy community to try to triangulate innocent people that don't know that they're being targeted. So there's nobody that's anyone's official husband or wife. It's like, hey, I need to triangulate you against this girl I've been dating. So I need you to come in the picture all of a sudden and say you my cousin, but flirt with me and feel on my chest and do weird stuff to mess with her head. You understand? This is the type of time that they're on. They can pull from anybody that's a part of their cult at any time. So if they're targeting a man or a woman, they'll be like, hey, who's available right now? Anybody? Okay, tell Susie Q over there, I need her to come to my house to meet my new girlfriend. We've been dating for a month now, and I think we made an emotional bond. So I think I got her attached to me. So I want to introduce her as my cousin right now. And when I introduce her as my cousin, I want you to start rubbing on me, sitting uncomfortably close to me, and just doing weird stuff to make her feel uncomfortable. So she'll accuse me of being sexually attracted to my cousin, so I could gaslight her and be like, you crazy, you have low self-esteem issues. This is my blood cousin. This is my family. Why would I do something like that? You really need to get your self-esteem together. And the whole time it's an actress that comes from the same cult. But these are some of the technology and mental manipulation tactics that any of them could pull any of them off the shelf at any time and introduce into your life to triangulate you with man or woman. So either way, this person, they thought they were going to come towards you to try to see if they could get you to marry them. And they thought that they were going to be able to make you jealous with somebody. But most of these people have AIDS right now, like literally have AIDS. They like have not HIV. These people have AIDS right now. AIDS. There's a cluster fuck of them that have AIDS right now that they all got from each other or whatever. And you just jealous because you thought this was your man and I took him from you. Sweetheart, he has AIDS and you do too. Nobody is jealous of no man that has AIDS. You got child by. Okay, one quick funny story, and I'm gonna finish this off. When I first came to Georgia, Atlanta, I got a job. When I first moved here, I got a job, and I was working downtown, and I was writing parking tickets, okay, for the parking company. And I got to know a lot of homeless people and drug addicts and people in the street working while I was out there writing them tickets. And because I used to buy, good morning, how you doing? Or I would buy lunch. I go buy them a sandwich from Subway. If I pass the same homeless person, that I see on a regular basis, I buy them a sandwich and a bag of chips and, a bottle of water or something and a cookie or whatever, from time to time, just to try to help or whatever. And I got to know some of them and their names at the time. And I knew about the drama and whatever was going on in that little area at the time. And I remember there were two women that were going against each other. And one of them that didn't have no teeth in the front of her mouth, she ran up to me one time and she was like, so-and-so, so-and-so that sleep under the bridge, she gonna be mad now because her husband was eating me out last night. And I got AIDS. And not funny. She's like, her husband went down and he eat some good, he eat some good cat. Her husband, he eat some good cat. But I got AIDS. And he gonna be kissing them all in her mouth. And she jealous because her husband was eating my cat. Child, I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Child, the drama and this is the energy of these warlocks and these little witches and these people they trying to make you jealous with. This is their energy. This is their energy. These nasty, lumpy, bumpy, herpes infested, AIDS infested, nasty, decaying gremlins. They got lumps, bumps, diseases, infections, hepatitis B, and you just mad because I took him from you back in the day. I got him from you. Child, while they burning and got diseases, and you supposed to feel like you feel some kind of way. Oh, you just that because you don't got a man and I do because I'm a part of a low vibrational COVID. Child, don't nobody want your nasty, lumpy, bumpy, probably got green stuff coming out your dick and bumps and hepatitis B and whatever, probably got herpes on your feet. I don't know. Child, I don't know. Don't nobody want y'all. Don't holy water. Don't nobody want y'all. Nasty. All right. So it's coming down. A Leo. I can't make it up. A Leo might have had an ego death. Okay, so this person's having an ego death right now because they got a message. They got clarity that you're the Empress. I can't make this shit up. I'm gonna end it right there. So a Leo got clarity that they know that you are the Empress. You will forever reign, and you will forever, not out of ego, but you are the Empress because you did your shadow work to get in alignment. And they know that she is the kitchen witch with the low IQ, possibly AIDS now too. That only knows how to pop her pussy. The end. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Ting! All right. So whoever this emperor they were working for, that whoever that emperor is that they were working for, he needed that your magic, your sacral chakra magic, to invest in his stocks and bonds. But now he can't financially recover. He cannot. Yeah, I know. You're like, you're going to break that one too? You're going to break that one too? Yeah, maybe. He can't recover right now. Whoever he is right now, he cannot recover because he can't get your energy. And that kitchen witch, he finally found out their big secret that they lied about her. They lied about that kitchen witch. And she's just a kitchen witch. She's not the real thing. They lied and said she was the Empress because they thought they were going to go behind the scenes and get your energy real quick. So now that he realizes she can't get your energy and they can't sacrifice you, he's like, I don't know where she's getting evicted from. I don't know if they own a business and it's getting evicted or they're getting evicted from a house, a community. I don't know, but they're getting evicted and they're no longer going to fund and finance that kitchen witch and her AIDS infested, warlock partner. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I show gratitude right now for my collective, my healed collective, and trying to be healed collective on the right path of the highest vibration of love right now. I show gratitude for this new singing bowl that works. I show gratitude for healing and complete restoration financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I show gratitude for favor and protection. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude for Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude right now for every warlock and witch in this life I'm about to set on fire. Catch fire right now. On the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire. Both the group and the elements. I show gratitude for my ancestors and guides of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for each and every planet and the unique energy that it embodies to get us the results we want. Oh, Holy One, Mars, Madin Gugiana, who sits at the head of Jupiter, Enlil, Vidik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Nanerta, the moon, Levana, Nana, Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Enene Noge, the sun, Utu Shamish. Right now, I declare by the authority and power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now. Let it, every evil charm and evil altar and candle referencing my name be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ. By the authority and power of Christ Jehovah. Abracadabra! I return all spell work back to you right now that you sent. Tenfold. Let every force of darkness right now, I command to get and flee from my life, from my family and surroundings. In the name of Aya, Iao, Yeshua, Umima. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself. I cover my collective. I cover my child of the highest vibration of love with that violet flame of holy fire, Kadus, 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 from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet, to act as a divine shield and fence around, through, and with the fire and power and light of Christ Jehovah. Abatachin hoy, Besamai mitano, Samiyi Kadis, Mangista Timta, Fakadit, Besamai in the Honich, in the Hu, Bamadar to whom, Yalet and Jerachin and Sitanzade. Badela chinanim yiker belin inya yabadalun and yiker and deminil. What if atanam atag van kikafu adenin and g mungist yantanatana hylim mizganam lethale alamu amen. Bopsum bopsum bamemphis kadusum and amlak amen. Bopsum bopsum bamemphis kadusum and amlak amen. Bopsum bopsum Bamemphis Kadusam and Amlak, amen. I return all spell work back to the sender right now, tenfold that you sent. Right now, I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames right now and scatter. Be ye neutralized and destroyed. Fall to the ground. I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from this live and environment right now. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes right now. I command to break and scatter right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those that love it, let them eat the fruit thereof. Surely he will save you from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name and by the power and authority of Christ. Right now I declare that by the power and authority of Christ, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess in heaven, on earth, and under the earth, that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, curse, and charm over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority and be dismantled. Right now, I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Jehovah. I break every tie and connection and agreement with all and every enchantment and witchcraft pit against me right now. I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft right now on my body, mind, and spirit be reversed and undone. Right now, I declare complete freedom and healing. I am completely restored to wholeness. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love with Christ's light for protection by that cleansing kundalini violet flame of my holy fire that breaks the power of all witchcraft. I declare Christ's light as my protection, as a divine barrier of light, energy, and love that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this live right now. Iya Umima, Iao, Yeshua is a consuming fire. And I release Christ fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual imbalance or physical imbalance to me or this life. I sanctify this prayer right now and this day with Christ's light and fire. I flood this environment right now with the fire of Umima for cleansing and for redemption. I decree and declare continued protection over my life. Let my ancestors of the highest vibration of love and ascended masters and guides, the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, continue to watch over me and to protect us from all harm. I decree and declare no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has any hold over us. I now close all portals, sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be. Ashe. We're going to try to save this bowl, okay? All right, collective. Angel Hoyt, welcome. Lashonda, welcome. Rashia, I'm playing with y'all today. Rashia Johnson, bless you and forgive me. Random Jones, Jessica B, Patah, Empress Love, Angel Hoyt, much love, Shelly Davis, Nancy Vasquez, Lashonda, all of you all, Empress High Priestess, Dorada Krasicki, Patah, love wins. You better believe it. Love always wins. Divine beloved, each and every person. If I didn't see you and I missed you, I am truly grateful for the prayers. You all allow me to continue with this tarot ministry. I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless. If I'm the only one on here, child, I'm gonna do it. It don't make me no difference. You know, Jared Grand, Aisha wins, but your prayers and your energy is what's most important in the mission of raising the collective vibration, the consciousness of the planet. Everybody that prayed, everyone that's here, named and unnamed, seen and unseen, I thank you for your good intentions. And I thank you for joining in. I thank you for this morning. And I thank you for being a part of this. I'm so hungry right now, y'all. I will be back. Bless each and every last one of you. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I learned my lesson. I got 2 broken bells, singing bowls. I learned my lesson. Hallelujah, empanadas. I know I'm not gonna break this bell. I promise. Because somewhere there's a Buddhist somewhere in China or India that's watching my readings just to watch me break the bell and shaking their head. They might even have a video of me that they're circulating around for jokes, showing, look at this black woman in America. Look at this black woman in America. Look at how she's hitting that bell. You should see her. She has anger issues. She breaks every bell. They might have like a funny video going around in another country, in another language, laughing at me hitting this bell and breaking them one by one. Might make a joke out of it. All right, I'll be back, y'all. I love y'all. I know they probably are. I probably don't even know. It's probably in China or East India or somewhere. They're like, look at this black woman in America. Look how she does this singing bowl. It's not like this. It's supposed to be like this. See, I could be gentle. All right, y'all. I'm hungry. I'll see y'all later.